Deprivation of liberty safeguards have become cloudy because the accent is on people being deprived of their liberty and not safeguarding people who find themselves in a position of being deprived of their liberty. I think it's important to remember that these are safeguards for people who don't have the ability to make their own decisions in certain circumstances. There's a very good list in the Code of Practice in Chapter 2 of items that may amount to a deprivation of liberty. It's very good because you can look at that list and look at the individual in front of you and wonder whether the restrictions that are placed upon them do actually amount to a deprivation of liberty. In recent years, since P versus Cheshire West and P&Q versus Surrey, it has become more of a tick box exercise where you're not looking at the individual, you're looking at a deprivation of liberty and not the safeguards for depriving people of their liberty. In residential care, you turn up as the advocate to look, to support the process, and in your investigations you find that the person actually does have somewhere else to live that no one else has considered because they've forgotten about it or haven't investigated providing care at home. It's quite important to look at all those different things that are available because people may have opportunities that others have, haven't been properly considered before. This gentleman has a flat being paid for by his pension and has found himself in and out of residential homes because of being told he lacked capacity, but he was always clear about where he wanted to be. Social services seemed to forget that he'd had a flat available to him and hadn't investigated. It was only when they had an advocate involved that asked the questions about does he have somewhere else to live that it all became apparent. And so they started to look into the key safes and handrails within his flat to see if it was possible for him to go home, because that was his aim in the end, and there was no need to deprive him of his liberty so making people look at the right part of the process as an advocate is quite an important thing. Because of the advocate's involvement in this person's unfortunate position of being in and out of care homes, finding out that his flat did still exist and was being paid for, the social services arranged for all the necessary adaptations to be put in place so that he was ready for him to go home.